This is Jason Kelce bringing you Philly's official Christmas station in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas! Look at that.
Cat ready to go through. The Christmas music is on. It's B101.
Merry Christmas!
Oce's table. Oh, hey. What's
Hi.
up, girlie? Where'd you
Ellie.
come from? You saying hi? Oh, there we go. Nice.
Bye, Uncle Travis.
Nice. Thank you, sweetie.
And Miles Teller. How about that? Miles Teller is here.
Ooh,
Are you
let's
excited about
fucking
that,
go.
Wyatt? Miles Teller's going to hop on the podcast.
Who's that?
Okay, see you later.
Great comedic timing, Wyatt. Great job.
Jason Kelce's laughter bounced off the studio walls, a sound so contagious the whole production crew grinned along without realizing. There was a sparkle in his eye. Blame it on football glory or holiday cheer. Either way, Jason was in the mood to tell stories and nobody could stop him. He leaned in, elbows on the table, as if he was about to reveal the world's juiciest secret. The topic, the Kelce family's legendary Christmas, with none other than Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift at the heart of the mayhem. With a voice equal parts mischief and awe, Jason confessed, "It was the most festive Christmas I've ever seen." And in that moment, everyone watching knew this was no ordinary holiday gathering. Imagine the Kelce house, already a scene of towering linebackers, laughter echoing down the hallways, suddenly transformed into a sparkling winter wonderland. Taylor Swift, the queen of reinvention, took the reins and orchestrated every twinkling detail. Jason painted the picture, a living room glowing under a canopy of string lights, a tree so perfectly decorated it could have been plucked from a movie set, and a scent of cinnamon and pine lingering in the air. The fireplace crackled with the kind of warmth that made you want to curl up and spill your secrets. Taylor's playlist, yes, her actual playlist, set the tone, a steady stream of classics, pop anthems, and 1 or 2 unreleased tracks that sent family members spinning into impromptu dance-offs. But what's a Christmas without chaos? Enter Travis Kelce, the NFL powerhouse determined to outdo himself in the art of holiday gift-giving. Not content with store-bought presents, Travis went rogue and ordered an online ornament craft kit. Jason could barely contain his laughter as he described his brother, a mountain of a man, fumbling with glue, sticks, and glitter, tongue peeking out in concentration as he tried to assemble something halfway presentable. The finished product was a little crooked, a little too sparkly, but the look on Taylor's face made every lopsided corner worth it. She clutched the ornament to her chest, misty-eyed, and kissed Travis on the cheek. "These are the moments you can't buy," Jason chuckled, the kind that turn into legends retold year after year. Then came the food. Platters stretched from one end of the table to the other, a glorious mishmash of family favorites and new recipes Taylor insisted on trying. Jason admitted he sampled everything, twice. Travis played sous chef, the guy in charge of hauling trays and sneaking bites when he thought nobody was looking. Taylor floated around the kitchen, oven mitts on, directing traffic and taste-testing cookie dough with the authority of a 5-star general. There were gingerbread men with football helmets, sugar cookies shaped into guitars, and a chocolate cake that disappeared in minutes. The highlight, though, wasn't the food or even the presents. It was the karaoke. Jason's eyes gleamed as he recounted the scene. Taylor Swift, pop superstar, belting out carols with the kind of effortless power that makes you forget she's not just another cousin. But then, Travis grabbed the mic. "Nobody saw coming," Jason said, voice dropping to a dramatic whisper. Travis started with a classic tune, but halfway through, he launched into a freestyle rap so ridiculous, so perfectly offbeat, that even Taylor doubled over laughing. The rest of the family jumped in, harmonizing, clapping, making up verses about eggnog and ugly sweaters. For a moment, the Kelce clan was a band, united by music and mischief, a memory destined to live forever. But the night wasn't all smooth sailing. Jason hinted at drama. A surprise guest had crashed the festivities, someone so unexpected even Taylor was caught off guard. Was it a celebrity friend? A long-lost cousin? Jason wouldn't say. "You'll have to wait for next year's Christmas album," he teased, leaving everyone hungry for more. And then there were the traditions, old and new, blended together in a way only the Kelce Swift crew could manage. Stockings stuffed with handwritten notes instead of gifts. Midnight snowball fights in the backyard. A secret handshake revealed only to those who survived the eggnog challenge. Jason swore there were more surprises hidden up their sleeves, more stories unraveled as the night wore on and the fire turned to embers. As the cameras rolled and the studio lights glowed, Jason's energy never faded. He described how the holiday transformed his family, how Taylor's influence made everything bigger, brighter, more magical. It wasn't about the glitz or the guest list. It was about the feeling of belonging, of being part of something wild and wonderful. The Kelce house, for one night, became a beacon of joy, a place where pop stars and football heroes could let down their guard and just be themselves. And that, Jason insisted, was the real magic of a season. Listeners leaned in, desperate for every detail. Did Taylor really bake 3 different pies? Did Travis wear a Santa hat the entire night? What happened when the karaoke machine died and everyone had to sing a cappella? Jason grinned, refusing to answer, letting the mystery hang in the air just long enough to drive everyone crazy. Some things, he said, are better left to the imagination. But even as the segment wrapped and the credits rolled, Jason's stories lingered. Fans flooded social media with theories and memes, dissecting every clue and joke. Was the surprise guest Ed Sheeran? Did Taylor perform a secret new song? The internet buzzed with anticipation, eager for any scrap of information. Jason, meanwhile, leaned back, satisfied. He knew he'd given them just enough, a taste of something magical, a glimpse into a world where holidays are bigger, funnier, and more heartfelt than anyone could imagine. And so the legend of the Kelce Swift Christmas grew, a story passed from fan to fan, each retelling more outrageous and delightful than the last. Maybe next year would bring new traditions, new mishaps, and more unforgettable moments. Maybe the surprise guest would finally be revealed, or maybe the true story would remain a family secret forever. But one thing was certain. As long as Jason Kelce had a microphone and a memory, the holiday magic would never fade. So the world waits, breathless, for the next chapter. Will Travis top his DIY ornament with something even crazier? Will Taylor drop an exclusive Christmas single at the next family gathering? And what really happened under that mistletoe? The Kelce Swift saga is just heating up, and every fan knows the best stories are the ones that leave you wanting more.
Tell me a little bit about just the overall atmosphere at Lambeau Field. What is that like playing here?
Oh, man.
From an opposing standpoint.
Yeah, playing here, the atmosphere is difficult on multiple levels, especially this late in the year. It's going to be freezing today, which I always like playing in the cold. I don't know if that's being from Cleveland, and kind of brings you back to playing with your friends out during Thanksgiving and the colder months and when the playoffs start. So it feels like football.